Hey everyone, I'm very happy. This is the first time I've been able to get out in a long time. I had some work done on my foot. By work done, I mean I had an infection. And yeah, it was unpleasant and I couldn't really walk for like 6 weeks, but it's better now. All fixed up and I can walk again. And oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Because yeah, it's been like 2 months since we've been able to get out. It's 57 degrees, a little bit windy, a little overcast, but I don't even care. I'm just so happy to be out and about again. So I have no expectations. Let's just see what we can find. I don't even care. I'm just happy to be out. So hope for greatness and expect nothing. It's so funny to me how fickle the Yellowstone is this time of year. I actually tried coming out before my toe blew up. Again, probably like 6 or 7 weeks ago at this point. And this was all underwater. I'll throw up a couple clips because we did find a few rocks, but yeah, it was pretty slow.
So this is the problem. This is where I usually need to cross to get to the island where all the rocks are.
I was literally walking in the center of that like 3 weeks ago. That would be like up to my waist now. That's insane. Is that an agate? You know, I gotta go down and find out. Yep, sure is. Hey, well, at least we found something today. You know what just occurred to me? This is something we have a ridiculous amount of on the Yellowstone. I don't think we've ever cut any on the channel before. That is a beautiful septarian with some really nice calcite pockets. So I think we're gonna cut that. Yeah, that's just what happens when there's massive melt off happening upstream. It all comes down here, so it's not runoff season whatsoever. And then suddenly the river's coming up and down several feet. It's crazy. It's just, never really know what to plan for this time of year. There is our first agate of the day. Ooh, it's got a nice little druzy pocket. Ooh, that might be a little more than druzy, actually, now that I got it wet. Yeah, there's some quartz in there. That's awesome. This is either nothing or a very pretty little jasper, so let's find out. Ooh, look how red. Oh wow, that is like super red. Dang. Yeah, I think we'll keep, ooh, is that a little calcite pocket? It is. Yeah, I think I'll keep that one. That's pretty. And I was walking through here, stepped right on a chunk of petrified wood. That's awesome. Glad I looked down where I did, because that's actually a good sized piece. This is exciting, because it does not happen very often. But I think that is a find in the water. Let's see. Ooh yeah, that's some good petrified wood. I can be happy about that. Sweet. All right, I know that one's an agate before I even spray it. That is a pretty little one. I'll be happy with that. What are you? These rocks are still filthy. We need some rain desperately, so I'm kind of moving slow. I do believe that is the first jasper I felt an urge to keep all day. I like it. There's a lot of wispy stuff going on in there. So this was just tucked up in here, so I just pulled it out. That is some crazy calcite. We usually don't find calcite like that on the Yellowstone. That's cool. I'm trying to find something very specific. That is not it, but I'm still gonna pick it up and look at it. Oh yeah, that's a pretty little one. So transparent, that's crazy. I will let you know if and when I do find what I'm trying to find. Well, here's a little hint as to what I'm trying to find. I'm trying to find some solid concretions and not broken down ones. All right, now that is 1000% a keeper worthy jasper. Look how pretty that is. Wow. All right, yeah, I can be happy with that one. Now this right here is exactly what I'm talking about. They're more solid. You can see all these little lumps are actually from mussel shells. Actually, yeah, here's a good example right next to it. They're all little mussel shells. These are what I want to see because those are more likely to have ammonites. So I'm gonna actually start splitting this and see if there's anything good inside. All right, front face just came off. That is a bunch of enoceramid clams. Look at that. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, because that's hinged right there. There's negative here, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is encouraging that there might be something else in there. All right, I'm gonna try to break this piece down a little more because I just want this middle section. But oh my gosh, I got to. Look at how perfect the ridges are on that, you know. That is so cool. I'll actually swap cameras. This wind died down a bit, so I'll swap cameras in a minute and see if I can get some close-ups. All right, I see something very encouraging in here. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even notice that. That's a gastropod right there. That right there That divot is very encouraging. So, time for the reveal. Oh gosh. Ooh, okay, yeah, that's a nice ammonite right there. And a split right next to it. That's perfect. So we can get that out. That looks like a scaphite, I'm assuming. Okay, so we've gotten that one shortened up quite a bit. So that's going to be good size to take out and still be safe. Got a few loose clams. And look at how this came out. It is surrounded by clams. That's going to be crazy. So yeah, I'm going to stop right where I am on that one, and it can just come the way it is. Check out what was literally sitting next to me as I was opening that concretion. That right there is an ammonite. Here, I'll just swap cameras now. One sec. Start with this. Really pretty clams in there, but this is the real nice one. That thing has such nice luster and detail. Oh yeah, that's a good one. And then here's the first ammonite, surrounded by clams and gastropods, and it's tucked right there. So that could be a really nice specimen. And it's nice and flat on its base, so it already stands up. And then this is the ammonite that just so happened to be sitting right next to me. See, that is the aperture right there, so the opening. Curls all the way around and keeps going, so that looks like it might be a complete scaphite. It's a little weathered, but I don't even care. So I just saw this, and then I saw that, which is what I want to see. So I pulled it out. Look at all the color. Surely some ammonites in there somewhere. That is very encouraging. Okay, so we got a gorgeous, ceramic clam. Bunch of muscles around it. There might be an ammonite on this backside, I'm not sure. And then on this one, where'd you go? There you are. Ammonite right there, and then there's a couple more. I think that's the nicest one though. Oh yeah, there's another one right there. Definitely worth prepping, I think. Oh my goodness. That is great. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna just swap cameras one sec. Oh, I'm so upset about the lighting. It makes this look so dark, but it's so freaking pretty. With streaks of yellow and green, like that is crazy. Also found this and totally forgot to record it. Look at those calcite crystals. That is so pretty. Let me know down in the comments if you guys would like to see just a calcite crystal hunt, because it's funny, I've trained my brain to ignore those, but they're freaking everywhere on the Yellowstone. And there's some absolutely insane crystals you can get out of them. I don't know, I just usually ignore them because crystals usually mean that concretion is not going to have many fossils like that. See? They're just everywhere. They are just everywhere, and I've gotten some insane crystals out of them before, so that might be a fun video. I don't know, let me know down in the comments. Tell me. All right, so we found some clam fossils, which are really nice. Found some ammonites, which are going to be nice. Found some really, really nice petrified wood. A few gorgeous jaspers. All we need is one good agate, and I think we found all the stuff I love on the Yellowstone. Okay, so I sprayed this off thinking it was either an agate or petrified wood, and then I saw something that made me freeze in my tracks, so let me swap cameras. This is insane. I do believe that is actually stromatolite. Look at that. Look at all the bands in there. That is so cool. Man. All right, I'm happy about that. That is awesome. Man, I doubt you can hear them, but I've been getting serenaded by bald eagles pretty much all day. Ooh, as good as I think you're looking to be, because you're sure looking nice. I don't know, I can't tell. Are you matte or are you slab worthy? Problem is, it looks kind of slab worthy on one side and not the rest. Let's do it. Let's cut it. That might be nice. I don't know. One of my nicest Jaspers did not look like anything special before I cut. Yes! This is right on my way out. Oh, that feels so good. That is our first good agate of the year. Look at you. Oh, heck yeah. I can be very, very happy about that one. Oh, that's going to be so nice. Sweet. All right. I can be very happy about that. That is awesome. What a nice thing to find on my way out. It's so funny how finding one like that just makes you reevaluate everything. Because I was kind of like, yeah, the day's over. Oh, hey. Right next to the rock I was spraying. There's a cute little agate. That'll be a good tumbler. Anyway, it's like, yeah, think we're done for the day. I'm gonna just horse it back to the car so we can head out. And then, you know, you find a good one like that. And suddenly you're like, all right, I'm gonna start moving slower and investigating everything. Pretty little one. I am happy with that. I'm gonna go this way, I think. Ooh, hey. Yes, it is. It's petrified wood. It's just very, very gnawed on. And we picked the right route to walk out of here. That may not look like anything, probably just looks like a black rock. But that is some very, very, very fine-grained petrified wood. Dude, what? You shouldn't be here. You're about, I don't know, several hundred miles west of where you should be. It's freaking rose quartz. What? What the heck? I'm keeping that. That is crazy. Alrighty guys, I think that was gonna do it for this one. Man, what an awesome day. Not just the fact that it's the first time I've been able to hunt while not limping for, I don't know, several months at this point. We found some awesome stuff. Let's see, Ammonites, uniceramic clams, no baculites, which is shocking. Agates, jasper, petrified wood, and a piece of rose quartz. Like what? So, all that being said, let's head back to the shop, get everything washed off. I think we're gonna cut some of the rocks, and I think I wanna prep an ammonite. So, awesome day. It feels so good to walk and not be in pain anymore. And I'll see you back at the shop. All right, we are back. I've got everything cleaned off, and we did so much better than I thought we did. I mean, I knew we did good, but after everything is cleaned off, it's like, wow, that was a good day. So, I picked a couple out that we're gonna cut. Not super amount. That was good English. Less than normal because it was a longer hunt, film-wise, because I already had the other day that I have to chop in, and we're gonna do something else. So, let's take a look at the 3 we're gonna cut. Okay, so these are the 4 we're looking at. This is that septarian nodule, which I thought would be fun to cut in half. We've got this, which kind of counts, doesn't really count. This is that awesome crystal calcite. Calcite crystal. What is with my mouth today? Calcite crystal cluster. There we go. I just wanted to cut it like here, just because there's a whole lot of specimen and a whole lot of empty rock, and I kind of wanted to just trim that off. So that kind of doesn't count. This one is the big jasper. I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep. Yeah, after closer inspection, I am very happy I decided to keep it. And then we've got this piece of petrified wood that has just crazy end grain. I'm also afraid that it might turn out pretty dark though, so we'll do a couple slabs on that one and see how I feel. If it's good, we'll keep going. If not, meh, let's call it good. So I think first we're gonna cut this one in half right here. But while that is cutting, we are gonna prep this scaphite. It should be a fast, easy prep, so yeah, I figure we could just do this in the background while the rocks are cutting. So let's do both of those things in no particular order. That is really, really cool, but I ran into a problem that I don't think I've ever run into before. Actually, no, once before. It was so soft that it was actually slowing my blade down, which is counterintuitive, but I remember that happened when I cut soapstone as well. It's just weird how that works. That is so pretty though, those dark bands of calcite. I like it. Do this piece of petrified wood first. I'm just gonna come in this way, see what we wind up with. If they're just super, super dark, I'm just gonna stop. We have disappointment on multiple fronts. It's all good, but it still sucks. Oh, one sec, fixing my light. It was just black on the inside. There's a little bit of texture and detail in there, but it's just so dark. So very dark. And the other issue lies with our ammonite. You look right in here, you can see there was a split. The shell actually does not continue any farther. This is another piece of muscle right here. You look at that cross section, there is no more shell going up here. So unfortunately, this is just a partial. There might be a little bit of an inner coil inside, but I don't know. It's hard to say. I could also just spend a bunch of time prepping this material away and find that there's nothing on the inside. So I'm going to just wait on it for now because I have definitely other stuff that I need to be working on. So It's an interesting specimen, but it's not a complete scaphite, unfortunately. Which brings us to our final piece, which is this big old jasper. At first I wasn't sure if it was keeper worthy. In the motor I looked at it, it's not only brecciated, it might be pretty plumy. I'm gonna load it in like this and cut it this way, and we will find out. Jasper's done, and I am so freaking happy I kept this thing. I totally almost didn't. Really, really pretty. Look at that, it's like a brecciated plume. So is exactly what this is. That's so cool. What I thought was fracturing on the outside is actually just veins of chalcedony. So I was like, it's probably not super stable. It's actually very stable because it's been essentially healed. Big old bot pocket in there. That's just so pretty. And it glows. Oh boy, does it glow. Yeah, I'm very happy with that one. I don't know, it's so awesome when you keep a rock like that and you're like, meh, it might be something cool. And then you get into it and it's like, okay, this is way freaking cooler than I thought it was going to be. It's so pretty. Like brecciated plume with botryoidal pockets. It's just nice. Yeah, I'm definitely making cabs from that. I am so happy with that one. You may be wondering why I called that the last one we're cutting, and because especially since I mentioned that we were going to cut this one. Well, I changed my mind. It's really as simple as that. I don't have an explanation. I just decided to not to. Alright, and here are some of our other finds. That is going to be a good ammonite once I prep it. Problem is, and the reason I didn't want to today, is that matrix is just loaded, which means there's probably more in here, but it's something I want to take my time with so you don't overlook any. There was another one I saw in here. Where did it go? Yeah, right there is the line of another one. There's definitely more in here. It's just, you gotta be so slow and careful so you're not blowing through them. Got a fair amount of really nice Enos. Always love seeing the Enos. They just make me happy. Ceramid clams. And this honestly is gonna be an insane piece, but it's kind of like the other one. This one deserves slow, methodical time to do right, because we've got a bunch of clams in here, but then if you look right there, that is actually the lip, the aperture of an ammonite. Which means if we can get in and around the back of it, that might be a nice full scaphite sitting next to a bunch of Enos, which would be an amazing specimen. It's just, it could be a time-consuming prep. I definitely don't have time to do right now. Promised I'd show this again once it was clean. That's just straight up rose quartz. I thought it was like a really pink peach aventurine. No, it's just straight up rose quartz. I've never seen rose quartz, like true blue rose quartz on the Yellowstone. I know it's true blue because that's actually a little tiny piece of black tourmaline. My only assumption is that this fell into the river from someone's yard during the flood, because that I've never seen a piece of rose quartz look so much like South Dakota rose quartz on the Yellowstone before. It's actually kind of crazy. As far as Jaspers go, I have these two I want to show. They're so nice. Look at that one. That's the one that I found and kind of freaked out about. It was so overcast, you could not really see like any of those colors. So pretty. And then this one, I actually think might be wood, now that I'm looking at it again. But look how colorful that is. Isn't that amazing? It's just gorgeous. I love it. And then for agates, I have these two right here that I wanted to show. I might do a face polish on this one. That's that one we found right at the beginning. It's just so different. I love pieces like that. Thought it was amethysty at first, but when I looked closer, it's actually a rim of chalcedony inside of the quartz. And of course, this one right here, which I'm sure you're wondering why I didn't cut this one. This is our first chunk of the year, and I'm very happy about it. It's gonna be super nice. That quartz pocket is extremely encouraging, and I 100% am going to cut it, but not today. And the reason we're not cutting it today is because we're going to Florida for like 3 weeks, because we're driving to Florida, and we've never done that before, and it's gonna be a long trip, and I'm super excited because we're gonna rock hunt along the way. Here's the catch: I need videos for while I'm gone, because I'm not sure if I'm gonna get a chance to edit while we're out. So I'm holding back some rocks from previous videos so that we can do a slabbing video, because that's quick and easy for me to film, and they're fun. They're awesome, and I love showing them all to you guys. So yeah, expect to see this one very soon, because I have some really nice rocks I've been saving for a cutting video, which will be coming out shortly. All right, guys, that is going to do it for this one. Mainly because I'm afraid of how long this video is going to get. Look forward to seeing those ammonites prepped, because I will definitely be prepping them in a video whenever I get around to prepping them. Man, what a day. That was way more fantastic than I was expecting. Okay, so let's do inventory. Petrified wood, jasper, brecciated plume jasper, which is insane, calcite crystals, septarians, rose quartz, Montana agate, big Montana agate, ammonites, clam shells, mussel shells, like, that was a good day. I am cracking down hard on my Maker's Challenge project, but I think I can slip away one time, definitely one more time. I'm hoping 2 more times before we have to leave for our trip. The announcement for the Maker's Challenge is here. It'll be either in the description or the end card or both, depending on if I remember. So look forward to a week of amazing videos, March 24th through March 30th. Let me know which one was your favorite. Mine, yeah, first chunk of the year has to be my favorite. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.